On the channel, we got a little surprise unboxing with brand new AEW Jazzwares Ring of Honor Jazzwares Vault exclusives with dem boys, Mark Briscoe, Jay Briscoe, the Briscoe brothers.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Ring of Honor Jazzwares Vault unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Briscoe brothers again, this time single boxed figures here of Jay and Mark Briscoe. But of course, for all your AEW Jazzwares Vault needs, better head to Jazzwares Vault. But have a feeling in the future, you can head to Ringside Collectibles, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Gotta get a deal out there. And of course, gonna do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're gonna take a look at the packaging. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna unbox it. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna see where it goes from there. And the Briscoe brothers, I guess no strangers to the line. We did get the Dog Collar 2-pack, a pricey set this day and age. A great set, one of the best Ring of Honor, probably the best Ring of Honor sets from Jazzwares so far, in my opinion at least. We know Mark Briscoe is coming in the future to the, was it Unmatched line, Unrivaled, one of those ones coming in the future. But we're going back to the Ring of Honor history, of course, where they cut their teeth and made their name once upon a time with two single box releases of these two here. And an interesting one, a bit of a 2-in-1, and we'll get into that, of course, when we dive in. And I guess we'll start with Jay Briscoe first is where we're going to go. We're going to bust out the Jay Driller is what we're going to do. But of course, very well protected figures. You get the box, you get another box. It's protected inside of here and then inside of here. A lot of protection with these figures. Always have protection with your figures for sure. We do get the outer box right here, Jay Briscoe, Ring of Honor. Looking pretty good, all things considered, but we've seen these kind of things before. See you later, goodbye. But now we're getting old Jay Briscoe inside the box, the Ring of Honor style packaging. Seen it before, we'll see it again. Jay Briscoe down here at the bottom, looking good with the glamour shot up there. Of course, one of 3,000 on these. And these were a bit of a surprise drop, both of these. We knew Sting was coming. We didn't know these two were coming. So it was nice to be able to get both of those and shipping them out at the same time as well. Ring of Honor up there at the top, of course, Ring of Honor legend. Jay Briscoe, part of Series 2, figure 10 in the Ring of Honor line. Jay Briscoe right there, and really nothing to write home about on the back. We're going to get Jay out to slide it out right there like so. See you later. Goodbye. A little plastic Jay Briscoe prison. 2 heads are better than 1. We get an extra, I guess 3 heads kind of when you count the gas mask going on, but I guess that's a mask, not a head. We do get multiples. We got the 1 of 3,000 sticker right up top there looking very good. Jay Briscoe on the back. All points in between, but it looks like I'm going to have to cut my way out of here on this one. And these are always a little challenging getting out of the package. I hate to mangle the packaging up, but you know, sometimes when science is involved, you got to crack an egg or two along the way. We know how that goes with science. Come on. Maybe. Maybe. What are we doing? We'll get there. We always do, don't we? There it is. All right. Background. See you later. Goodbye. Shuffle off to the side, and then we get the old plastic prison right there. Dem boys, of course, and we're gonna bust them out of the package, maybe. There's the mask, there's the extra head, 1 hand, 2 hands. Jay Briscoe, come on, very tight plastic on these. No twist ties needed for those keeping track at home. Extremely tight, there we go. See you later, put some spin on it, goodbye, and oh my gosh. How many cows or how many chickens is he gonna inseminate with this one here? As he is loaded for bear with plastic all over him. Plastic all over the figure here. Man, oh man, what are we doing? But I guess they want to protect against staining, so they think that is an option for staining here with this nice vest over the top. It does say Dem Boys on the back, which looks nice, but it is a nice vest. Definitely one of those things, well, I was going to say you could use it for somebody else. You can use it for his brother, that's it. But it does say Dem Boys. But as I said, plastic wrapped up all over this figure. So they are worried about staining on this one. But let's dive into it. Let's start with the accessories first. We do got a fisted hand and a gripping hand. Get the exact opposite over here. So choose your own hand adventure. You do get the gas mask, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. Love the looks of this one. A little bit spooky, of course, but a nice black gas mask there. Now we get two heads here, and definitely got both moods of the personality here. You got the screaming head with the camouflage bandana going on, looking very good with a little gray in the hair of the chin there. Definitely does remind me of Jay Briscoe there. Now the second head, I guess, looks like Jay Briscoe, but I don't know if I could tell you right off the bat that this is Jay Briscoe. This one I definitely could, but both are very nice here with this one. So choose your own Jay Briscoe adventure. No real issues with that. Look really, really good. Now, Jay does got tattoos all over, of course, on his body, all over the place. Nice, colorful tattoos. Fear no evil, of course, as it says on his chest. Even got that neck tattoo going on there. We talked about the vest looking very good on this one here. And then he's got the big camouflage pants. I don't know about your guys, be interested to hear, but I got a stickiness for some reason to these camo pants. I don't know why they would be sticky, but it does have a little sticky feel to it. So I don't think we've had that with Jazzwares before. It almost reminds me of the Jakks sticky disease. Nobody wants that disease, let me tell you. But a bit sticky on the camo pants, but it is camo, that's for sure. Looking very good, except for these ungodly pins. Oh, gross. Todd McFarlane loves it. He's clapping with his feet over there like a seal. He loves it so much. We do got the pins in the knees. And then, of course, you got some boots down here with a little brown stripe against the black. Black to fists as well, taped up over there. Arms all the way around, of course. Bicep cut. Double jointed. Pinned elbows. Pinned elbows. Hands removable back and forth. Head removable back and forth. Hula hoop up top plus traditional waist. Big old dem boys splits if you need them. Legs go up for the big boot. Thigh cut. Double jointed. Pin knees. Boot cut. Ankles back forth side to side. The usual Jazzwares articulation. We won't have to walk through it with his brother Mark because guess what? It's going to be the same articulation for both of them right here. Wheelie fit on a ringside collectibles stand. Of course, make sure you get your Jazzwares stands. Don't get the Mattel one. Not going to work for him here, but he does fit on that stand there. So not a bad piece of business. For those that missed out on Mark Briscoe in the past, Jay Briscoe, or I guess Mark too. If you missed out on either of those Briscoes of the past, you could get this one here. Now, it doesn't have the dog collar and all that stuff, but it is nice to have representation in your collection. I know how that goes. So it is really pick your battles, pick your poison, pick your Briscoe, I guess, off the Jazzwares vault. But Jay Briscoe looking really, really good, especially if you don't have that last one. I think I'm always going to prefer the dog collar match one over anything else. But a nice consolation prize right here, maybe. It'll be interesting to see what more Jay Briscoes we get in the future, if we get more Jay Briscoes in the future. As I'm filming this, San Diego Comic-Con hasn't happened, so we'll see. But we do know Mark Briscoe's coming in the future, so we're going to be ready for that. There's old Mark, or as he's known in some circles as Chicken. Yes, Chicken, Todd McFarlane, which is always interesting. They call you Seal, or maybe I just do, just because you're a big fan of the Seal the musician, and you clap like a seal sometimes. See you later. Goodbye. And now we're getting down to it just like his brother. We got the beautiful packaging here. 1 of 3,000. Mean Muggin' Ring of Honor. Mark Briscoe. Number 11 for those keeping track at home. His brother number 10. Mark Briscoe right there. And then on the back, nothing really going on. Get the old slipcase off. Give it the old heave-ho shuffle. See you later. Goodbye. And there it is. Look at that. Mark Briscoe looking only like a Mark Briscoe could look if he had his second figure from Jazzwares. That's what it would exactly look like. And Mark Briscoe... usual stuff. Nothing too fun on the packaging there. Should we try to go through the top this time? What's the best way to go through? I'm usually a go through the bottom guy. You guys know that. It's all about that back door. Sneaking in that back door. That's what you got to do from time to time. But we're going to go through the top on this one. It looks like the top is the preferred method. The preferred method for the Ring of Honor Vault line right there. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. Once again, extremely tight plastic prison. Looking good. And can I get all these hands out? Oh, he's got 2 sets of hands. No gas mask for him. It must have been only his brother wore the gas mask. I remember one of them wearing it. I guess I don't remember if both of them did or not. And I get that hand out. Oh, it's so tight. There we go. Pop that head out, maybe. Oh, there it is. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Man, these are tight in that package. Oh, so tight they'll rip right in half on you if you're not careful. There we go. See you later. Up high. And we got to put him together. Put him back together. And of course, he's got plastic all over him, just like his brother. He's locked up in the plastic. It's just wild to me. How can we not figure out this staining? I mean, I appreciate it. Nobody wants their figure stained, but at the same time, I don't want to have all this plastic I got to remove all the time, but we'll do it. We'll do it for the glamour shots for sure. But he is ready to inseminate some chickens along the way. Also got a vest just like his brother, but different. He's got the collar on his vest. Makes sense. He wants to be able to get into Club Grayskull, Club KWK, some of these action figure clubs. He wants to be a part of that, and you got to have the collar on. I didn't wear my collar today, so he'll get in ahead of me there, but does look good with that collar going on. Diving into it, of course, the hands, 2 Fists of Fury out of the package. Probably going to keep him with those. But if you want to do some of the redneck kung fu with him, maybe you got some karate chop hands going on here. And then you got 2 traditional gripping hands. Of course, one hand, it would be the left hand, is wrapped up, of course, with tape. So you can get tape fist action if you want to. But now diving into the heads here, once again, I would know who this is. I would know this is Mark Briscoe, especially this head out of the package. He's got the big open mouth, the missing teeth there. He's screaming, he's yelling. He's got the big beard going on. He's got the bandana across the top. Definitely looks like Mark Briscoe here, looking pretty good, all things considered. Now the second head, a little bit more laid back going on here. So just like his brother, you got total yin and yangs on the heads. I do prefer that. I like the 2 different extremes instead of a lot of times looking at you, Tom, and finally we get a lot of heads that are very similar, or face plates. They're very similar. These are very strikingly different. So I like that. Bald head, of course, over the top. Diving into it, this vest here, what's it say on the back? Top 5 dead or alive, of course. Looking good here. A nice vest once again. Beautiful soft goods. I just hope they don't stain. I don't think this one will. This one possibly could. One thing to note with this 2-pack here, I am probably going to play the long game, if at all possible, to get another set of these, because you could theoretically take the vests off, and with the 2 different heads, you can make 2 different teams. A team in black vest, a team in, of course, the tan vest. Use the different heads. Makes them feel like totally different figures. Use the different hands. You can make them feel totally separate. So pro move right there. I might do that. Wait for a coupon code. Wait for something like that. And you know there's a lot of those with the Jazzwares Vault. You just never know if they're going to sell out, or Ringside may get the rest. We'll stay tuned, see what happens with that. But I will pick up another set of these, I think, along the way. Articulation can be identical to his brother, as I said, so we don't need to run through that. I do like that he's got the camo here, but it is a different camo than his brother, but it is the exact same mold. Of course, as usual, got to get the most out of your mold. You got the same body, basically, between these guys, just painted differently with different heads, of course. Makes sense, though. You got to get the most out of your mold. We know how that goes there. All the tattoos going on for Mark Briscoe, just like his brother Jay. They're all tatted up, ready to go. Looking very nice. You got the arm sleeves in black over here on the right arm. Black boots down here as well. But all things considered, a nice Mark Briscoe, a nice Briscoe Brothers set right here. And of course, he should also fit on a ringside stand, which he does. So looking very nice. The Briscoe Brothers ride again, ride forever. That's what they do. And of course, like I said, I had the old ones in the dog collar. Got to have these in your collection. I don't know what these are going for these days, but very hard to find. Love the coats on these. Of course, the title belt's always a plus. Then the dog collars. There's a lot of meat and bones on this set here. Would love to see them do this one again. Maybe change it up. I don't know. Maybe a blood and guts version of these two. Maybe they could mix it up so people could get another shot at these with a little bit of difference. Maybe. But all things considered, we're getting a lot of Briscoe figures. And once again, Mark Briscoe coming in the future to, I think it's the Unmatched line, but it could be Unrivaled. We'll see him soon. And then as I'm filming this, San Diego Comic-Con starts tomorrow. I'm flying out very early tomorrow. So depending when you're watching this, who knows when it may be. I'll be interested to see if we get some more Briscoes in the case or revealed from Jazzwares. So we'll wait and see on that as well. But there it is. Dem Boys, right again, this time from Jazzwares Vault. What's your guys' thoughts? This one worth a pickup for you? Pass, long game, no game? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe to both my YouTube channels. Check out Patreon. Check out YouTube channel memberships. Check out my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, each and every Tuesday wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, The Kyle Peterson Show at gmail.com if you want to email me something. So for Mark and Jay Briscoe, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Are we going to dance or are we going to play?
We're going to